Hello, loves. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm Latoya, and on this channel, we talk all things fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and confidence through a chic and elevated lens. So today, I want to talk about a few rules that I completely got over after 40. And these rules are some that I followed for years until I realized that women that are stylish, they don't live by these rules. And that style that actually is something that is more unique to you and no one else. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's talk about it. So one of the first things I got rid of and I stopped doing is saving my clothes. I had to ask myself, exactly what am I saving my clothes for? They're just sitting here in the closet, going in and out of trend. Some of them I'm getting bigger and smaller. Yeah. And my cost per wear is going up by the moment. I immediately stopped that and started incorporating these clothes into my everyday routine until my cost per wear got down to 0. So rule number 1, stop saving your clothes because we only live for one day. And that day is today. Another rule, or what I would say, is something I no longer do or even consider when dressing myself or deciding on what I'm going to wear is someone else's opinion. That is the least of my concern. I'm more concerned about how I feel in what I'm dressed and how it makes me feel confident at the very core than what someone else feels about my outfit. Now, don't get me wrong. I am looking for someone to give me a compliment or two because why else do we look fashionable other than being confident? We want somebody to ask us what we're wearing. At least I do. But that is not the main character and decision factor when I decide to place on what I'm going to wear. So once I turned 40, I would say when I truly got into what my style was, my ears turned off and my mind and heart came forward. If you wanted to take away anything, that would be the one I would say is turn off the opinions and do things that makes you feel good. Another thing that I no longer do because I'm more seasoned, if we want to say that, is buy things just because they're trending. If it doesn't fit in my wardrobe, it's not my normal style, I don't purchase it. Because again, one of the things that we focus on now that we are more stylish and we're more trying to build that capsule wardrobe is cost per wear. And as I just said, we don't want things that's just going to be sitting in a closet. We want to pull those things to the front and wear them and bring them into our everyday routine because we got to give the looks, ladies. So yes, we no longer buy things because they're trending. That moves me right into my next thing I no longer do, and that is feel guilty about wearing something twice or maybe even 3 times. The whole purpose of having a beautiful wardrobe and something that's curated especially for you is to use it, wear it, be seen in it, not once, not twice, but multiple times. That's where the concept cost per wear came from, is we are trying to be our best selves and present that to the world as often and as much as possible. We want to have a wardrobe that is abundant, that we want to wear it. We don't want to just wear it once and then go to the store and purchase more things, especially in today's economy. No. So if it's not something that I can put in my closet and wear over and over and over and over again, I don't want it. I hope you feel the same way. Moving on. So the next thing that I no longer do is wait for the perfect occasion to put on my clothes. I had to realize that today is a perfect occasion. Every day that we wake up is a perfect occasion to put on our very best dress and feel our very best self. So in that case, if I have a dress that I haven't worn that I would love to, I make that the center of my occasion and I put it on. So that rule is, let's not wait until tomorrow to be our best self because today is when it's needed. Something else I no longer do is use my age as the center point for my wardrobe. My wardrobe is based off of things that I like, things that makes me feel confident, not things that are so-called age group styles, because any style can fit at any age. Now, I make sure that I don't look too out of place, but I want to wear a short skirt, I wear that short skirt. If I want to wear something that is more feminine cut and fitting, and it makes me feel confident, I absolutely place it on and wear it just as if I was a young woman, because clothes and style doesn't have an age. It doesn't even have a specific demographic it goes for. It's how you present those clothes that shows up the most. I no longer consider my age when choosing what's in my wardrobe and what I'm going to put on. Last but certainly not least is I no longer subscribe to the norms of what fashion is supposed to be. I align more so with having freedom with fashion and freedom with my style. I don't go by anyone else's rules. I make my own. So that all in itself is like the foundation for all of the rules that I've mentioned prior to that. Another takeaway is make fashion fun. Make your style speak loudly and proudly, and don't allow yourself to be placed in a box of what your style should be, no matter what age, demographic, or stage you're in. What I've learned about fashion and style, it's not about getting everything correct. It's about showing up as your best self and your most comfortable self and having confidence. And with that, I hope you enjoyed today's video and you found it helpful. But if anything, I hope you can take away one fact, is that style is not played by someone else's rules. It's about trusting yourself. If you like this video, please like it, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.